Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Secretary, for being here today. Mr. Secretary, as you know, the hospice care program is a vital part of the health care system, with over 50% of Medicare patients utilizing the program, but it's also one of the hardest realities that a family can endure. We know how personal this issue is for you, as you and your family provided for your father excellent end-of-life care. But not everyone is as lucky. The system has been overrun with rampant fraud and abuse, and your agency's response to this crisis has been extremely alarming. We've been told just last week to, quote, be patient while CMS investigates, but families only have one chance to provide excellent end-of-life care for loved ones. And while CMS asks for patience, more and more fraudulent hospice providers are gaming the system. They're stealing Medicare dollars, assessing opioid medication, and depriving patients of access to the care that they need. Mr. Chairman, I ask for unanimous consent to enter into record the ProPublica article entitled Endgame, How the Visionary Hospice Movement Became a Nonprofit Hustle.
Without objection, so ordered.
So, Mr. Secretary, we're well beyond the time to be patient, and the time for action is now. Families deserve more from this administration. We have a bipartisan group of lawmakers, including my colleague from Oregon, Mr. Blumenauer, ready to address this issue. And Mr. Secretary, you served as a member of Congress representing Los Angeles County and on this committee at a time when your district was seeing an increase in fraudulent hospice activity. You also served as the Attorney General of California as this crisis continued to build. Now you're HHS Secretary. How can we trust that you are finally going to take this issue seriously? Will you review how penalties actually prevent fraud? And when can we, honest to God, expect an answer from CMS on what is going on?
So, Congresswoman, I'm surprised you didn't get the answer that you wanted from CMS, and we can actually follow up if you like with CMS.
That would be great.
But they're not sitting around. We're acting aggressively. In fact, in this budget, we're asking for money to do exactly that, to go after the fraud and the abuse that's going on.
And I appreciate that you're doing this. And I know, look, we have 3.5 minutes because you limited your time in front of this committee. I'm going to be following up with requesting a legitimate answer in writing from your office. Now, I know that you actually do have a history of not responding to our requests for information from this committee, so I'm going to ask you, will you commit to answering my questions, which will be submitted for the record regarding hospice care?
Congresswoman, having been a former member of Congress who made requests for answers in writing,
So is that a yes?
We make every effort to
Excellent.
make sure we respond.
Thank you
as
very
quickly
much.
as we